everyone. I'm Melissa McAllister, and you're listening to the Melissa M.A.D.E Show. Now, for decades, I've dedicated myself to helping women break the cycle of dieting, navigate through all the fads, and change their lives through my nutrition coaching. Now, each week, I'm going to talk about everything from deep nutrition, mindset, self-care, the ideal workout routine, tips on how and why to implement intermittent fasting in your life, my favorite recipes that are not only crowd pleasers, but they're actually healthy for you, and so much more. Now, with small and consistent changes, you can defy aging while living a happier, healthier, and more heart-filled life. I'm so excited to show you it's possible with the right strategies that are so simple to adopt. Hey there, and welcome to the Melissa M.A.D.E Show. Now today, I don't know how else to say it except that this is going to be controversial and it might be triggering to some people, but I really want to have this conversation. And I wish it could be a conversation with me and you, the listener right now, like face to face and just talking about it, because I truly would love your 2 cents on it, your opinion. So feel free. If you see this on social media, or to message me or in the show notes in the comment section to tell me your thoughts, because I'm truly curious and open to it. So my goodness, what does Melissa want to talk about? I want to talk about labeling foods as good and bad. Yep. So when I look through, keep in mind, I was born in 1974, but when I look through history, there really wasn't, it's just been very recent that we've gotten sensitive to labeling foods as good or bad. I never remember that anybody talking about food being good or bad in the 80s, the 90s, 2000s so much. It's just here recently. And I said in my stories the other day that I will be the person that labels something bad. And I think where that divide is, where that line is you do have maybe some people that are going online saying fruit is bad, or vegetables are bad, or meat is bad. And that, I can understand that, because they're whole food products. Mother Nature put these, out for us to nourish our bodies with. And so when we get that particular, I think I can understand where the good and bad go. However, of course, can I insert the big but? When we're talking about Doritos, or we're talking about Twinkies, or we're talking about deep fried Snickers, that's when I want to say it's bad. And I want to say it's bad because it truly is harmful for the body. Now, if you are the person that exercises, stays very active, eats well almost all of the time, and then you have a deep fried Snickers, you're going to be the person that says, don't label food good or bad, because, it's not bad to have it, because for you, for the most part, it's not. Your body's going to be like, ew, what's this? Eliminate it. And let's move on. Where there are people out there that do have very poor eating habits. And when they keep eating these kind of things on a habitual schedule, it's bad for the body. It's very harmful for the body. And every time that they do it, it gets worse and worse. And so I want people to understand that that's bad. And I guess deep down inside, they probably know it, but do they really? So I'm going to give you an example, and it might be kind of weird, but that's where my brain goes, is I think about people. You can't say all people are good. I wish we could, but you can't. There are bad people out there. Throughout history and today, there are bad people. So you can't look at a child and tell a child all people are good. There are no bad people, when that's just not true. They need to be careful. There are bad people out there. And I think food is the same way. There's bad food out there. And if you don't label them food and you say all food is fine, then people tend to think that it's okay to eat it whenever. Like Doritos, which should be, if you want them, you should know that they're not good for you. They are bad for you. There's nothing nutritional about them. And not only are they not nutritional, but they're replacing something that should be nutritional to feed your body. It's a double whammy. But if people are not thinking, if they think it's food, it's really not even food, but they think it's food. And so they have it at home, they have it in the pantry, and they eat it every day with lunch because it's food. If we just get really responsible with people, letting people know that those things truly aren't food. They're not. They're made in this laboratory with all of these chemicals, that it's a treat and it's something to have on occasion, but it's not food and it shouldn't be considered lunch. Have you tried countless diets, but you're still seeking your nutrition sweet spot? Are you trying to get results on your health journey to feel your best without being too restrictive? Now, I know how you feel. I've done the diet thing, but there never was that one that totally worked for me. And this is exactly why I developed the M.A.D.E diet. Now, I found that rather than restrictions, it's best to have a set of guidelines that allow you to customize based on your preferences and bio-individuality while staying on track with your health and fitness goals. I found the nutrition sweet spot. And as a health and nutrition expert, I get asked all the time what, when, and how I eat. And as someone who's passionate about education and helping others, I want to share that with you. Now, the M.A.D.E Diet ebook lays it all out for you, taking the guesswork out of dieting. The M.A.D.E diet is a lifestyle plan that incorporates moderate protein, adequate fat, decreased carbs, and an introduction to intermittent fasting. The ebook gets right down to business by answering your most frequently asked questions. It includes thoughtfully designed recipes and a 7-day sample meal plan to start you off right. It will honestly kickstart your weight loss journey and have you losing inches in your very first week. Now, intermittent fasting combined with these nutritional guidelines is honestly the piece that so many people have been missing when trying to get results. This ebook has all the information you need in a format that is condensed and to the point so that you can get to your results. If you're ready to get started, the M.A.D.E Diet ebook is available immediately on my website for just $9.99. So head over to melissamadeonline.com/M.A.D.E Diet to take action towards feeling your best today. And once you do, oh my gosh, please let me know it's working for you. I am so honored to be a part of your health journey. Okay, back to the show. A bag of Doritos and a grilled cheese sandwich, which grilled cheese isn't that bad, it can actually be pretty healthy, is not lunch. For the most part, what we need are healthier foods. How about a side of fruit or a side of vegetables or, a stir fry or something like that instead of the Doritos every single day. I made a comment about Takis. I've actually never had one of those, but they seem to be getting really popular. And I think they're very similar to Doritos that, when I said kids shouldn't eat Takis for lunch, it's not food. It's bad for you. The amount of messages that I got from parents and teachers saying how many kids they see, that's all they have for lunch is they'll buy a bag of those Takis and that is their lunch with a soda. Oh, their poor little bodies. So I know that we are hypersensitive in this day and age, hypersensitive. And the thought of labeling food and bad could cause some people to, I'm trying to think, when I was growing up, I wasn't really told food was good or bad. And I ate like crap. I really did. Doritos, Coca-Cola, and French fries. And I would buy those Pillsbury biscuits, the kind that pop. I would poke a hole in the middle of them, and then I would throw them in the deep fat fryer, take them out, and then coat them with cinnamon and sugar. A lot. I would do that a lot. That was my after school snack. Delicious, but terrible for you. And I'm okay. I'm okay. But I also had, my mom was also a great cook and I had a lot of nutritious food as well. But I do know that there is a line where if there's parents that are too strict and tell their kids, no, you can't ever have that. It's bad. That it could create that unhealthy relationship to where they want nothing of it. But I think it can be done in a way that's healthy. for people to understand, I guess instead of the word bad, harmful, you tell me. But from all of the parents and the teachers that I talk to, from my one-on-one assessments to you guys messaging me on social media to having conversations like this, it needs to be talked about more because the eating is getting worse. The autoimmune disorders, the obesity, the diabetes, everything is getting worse. And if we keep getting more and more sensitive to not separating truly healthy food that helps you grow and stay in a good state of mind at a healthy weight, cognitive, energetic, versus eating foods that make you feel tired, brain foggy, put on weight, we really need to differentiate that because I don't think we do that enough. And I could be wrong. So I would love your opinion on this. I just wanted to have this discussion with you and share with you why I think that it's okay to mention, dare I say, Oreos are bad. My husband loves those. Oreo Thins, he loves those things, but they're not good for you. And the opposite of, or the same thing as not good is bad. But we have to be careful with that word because it's quote unquote, I'm air quoting, triggering. But your health is at stake here. And so to really know the difference between what is healthy and what isn't, what should be eaten often and what should be eaten very unoften, I think needs to be put out there a little bit more. But tell me your opinion and let me know your thoughts because I am very open-minded about this, which is why I'm having this as a discussion on this podcast because your opinion matters to me. So let me know, message me if you see this, in stories or somebody shares it or in the notes below. Let me know how you feel about this. I truly, truly care. And as always, I hope you wake up feeling prepared and I hope you go to bed feeling proud. Have a great day. Wow, we've reached the end. But before I leave you, I'd love to hear from you. After all, it's not every day that someone reaches out and asks for your opinion. And to me, your opinion does matter. So please share this episode with anyone that you think needs to hear this message. And remember to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. My name is Melissa McAllister. And until next time, thank you for being your own health advocate.